Hey guys, what's up? It's Rhett. Y'all are in a new location. This is my outside deck. I'm going to go ahead and do my preview series for the Milwaukee Bucks. Talk about everything that I think will happen and what we need to have happen. I guess I'll start out with comparing our rosters. If you look at our rosters, you have the better point guard in Trey. Trey's better than Holiday. Then you have the better center in Capella. Capella's better than Lopez. And John's better than PJ Tucker. Yes, they have Giannis, Middleton, and Holiday's still going to cause problems. But top to bottom, I feel like with our bench players and stuff, you beat them at more positions than they beat you. Yes, Giannis is going to be a big factor, but he's a worse version of Embiid. And we dealt with Embiid putting up a ton of numbers. I think we've got a real good shot because they have three guys. If you don't let PJ Tucker or Brook Lopez get going, Holiday's struggled in the playoffs, averaging like 15. You can easily, I feel like, get this series. It's not as far-fetched as people believe, but people will keep doubting. I mean, we beat Philly. We weren't even supposed to beat New York, and they won't learn. They'll keep saying, we're not here, we don't deserve to be here, we're lucky, without seeing what we're actually doing. The team, the chemistry is great. I think for us to win, Trey's going to have to average close to about 30 and 10 again. Probably 27 and 10. I think Bogey's going to have to average 15 or 17. I think John's going to have to average 15. I think Herter's going to have to be in the 13 to 15 range. Capella, I think, is going to have to average 15 and 15 to win. And he can because Brook Lopez can't rebound with him. Looking back at the regular season, or I think for them, you got to hold Lopez to like 10, PJ Tucker to like 5 or 6, Giannis to about 30, Middleton to about 25, and Holiday to about 20, 15 to 20 a game. And you can win because our offense. Yes, they're bigger all around, but they like to shoot threes, even if they're not the most three-point shooting team, and they're not deep. Connaughton and Forbes are the ones who mainly come off the bench, and they're not better than Gallo or Lou. They don't do much, so you're going to be pushing. Their starters are going to be playing a ton. And if you look at them, against Brooklyn, they got lucky Kyrie got hurt. If Kyrie doesn't get hurt, they lose the series. Easily. But Kyrie gets hurt, Harden's not healthy, so then, crap, it's just KD versus them, and I don't get why beating just KD makes you so much better than everybody else when you went to 7 games, and you honestly were an inch away from losing a game to just Kevin Durant. I don't think you're as good as people make you out to be. And I think this Hawks team is better than people make them out to be. But another thing is, guarding Giannis this series, we proved during the regular season, the games, one game we lost, we didn't have Trey or Capella, we got killed. Then we had Trey and we lost, but we didn't have Hunter. Then the game we didn't have Trey, we won. But the big thing was that game we got blown out. Giannis had John on him, and he was too much. He's too big for John. But then the second game we won, John picked up on Brook Lopez, and Capella could play more in the paint, rim protecting role, and we were able to win. I think that's what we have to do. I think Giannis needs to be guarded by Capella, and John guards Brook Lopez, because Brook Lopez will let it fly, and John is undersized, and he's better to move with Brook Lopez than Capella, who can guard the paint from Giannis and everybody else who drives. I also think, gosh, what was it I was thinking? Oh, the pick and roll is going to have to be there for us, and I think it will be because Brook Lopez isn't a great center. He's not great, so if you're running the pick and roll against him, if they let you shoot floaters, Trey will have a field day. But then they'll have to step up, and then he'll throw alley-oops, and he'll have a field day that way. And then if he starts hitting some threes, it's over because then they have to play him up, and then he can just drive right by him. I think it'll help Holiday small. He's a smaller player. He might have been all defensive, but he's not as big. People act like he's going to lock us down now. I mean, Ben Simmons was Defensive Player of the Year, people thought. He's 6'10", and he couldn't stop Trey. So I don't know if Holiday can. Holiday shot very bad during the playoffs. So if you can slow him down and it's Middleton and Giannis versus you got to like your chances. Giannis, he might go for 40 a game or two. But you got to weather the storm with the other guys. Can't let PJ Tucker get going. Connaughton. You can't let the bench players, kind of like Philly, you can't let Korkmaz or Milton go off against you or Curry. You got to contain them. And I think we can do a good job of that. People don't give us credit. And I honestly believe we have the better coach. I love the storyline in this. Budenholzer didn't want to be with us for the rebuild, so he left and he went to Milwaukee. And now we have a chance to beat him. Then Bogey signed with the Bucks. They said he signed with the Bucks, and he said, "Nah, I don't want to go to the Bucks anymore." In a sign-in trade, he said, "I want to go to Atlanta." I would love for him to just have a field day on them and kill them. And let's get the last laugh and get a shot. I mean, you can see disrespect on, like, sorry, there's an airplane outside. On NBA Shop and stuff, they put conference finals. I saw a picture, they didn't even put the Hawks in there. And, like, to buy their gear. People doubt us. People don't think we're going to be here. People think it's going to be over in 5 or 6, and they don't learn that, hey, we're a good ball club, and we can do it. Philly, I think, is a way better team than they are, and we've got a shot to do it, and I think we can. I would have rather played Brooklyn, because that's just offense versus offense. But if we get out playing our type of basketball, I think we got a real shot tomorrow. Let me know what you think. I think we can get this series in 6. Philly, I was not as confident, but I felt like we could beat Philly, but I didn't know. This series, I'm more confident. I'm not as worried about Milwaukee as I am Philly, even though Milwaukee's still a great team. All the pressure's on them. You got a Miami team, easy win. You got a hurt Brooklyn team. Now you got the Hawks. All the pressure's against them to beat us. And I just don't think they can. I'd let Giannis keep shooting threes. He likes to jack them up. I can't wait to be there and start counting on his free throws. But we have a real shot. We're not going to just be a cakewalk. This isn't the last time we make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and we're going to get swept by LeBron. We're not. Giannis is not LeBron. And the supporting cast he has around him is not what LeBron had. So I think we have a shot. I think we can do it. I'll have maybe a pregame video tomorrow, but I'll have a postgame video. Don't worry about that. Thanks for watching. Peace.